Hey guys, welcome back with another tier list video, and today we're going to be doing a tier list of the most enjoyable bosses of the First Berserker Khazan. It seems like you guys are really having a lot of fun with these tier lists and enjoying them. I am too, personally. I like making these. I also just want to let you all know that videos might slow down just a tad because as of today, I cannot really record much because we have a guy over working on the house, which will be making a lot of noise. So if you do, by some chance, hear any noise in the background as I'm recording this, I do apologize, but it is what it is. So either way, hope you enjoyed the tier list. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you use my affiliate link in the description box below, and let's get it. Alright, so we're going to be starting off with Arata, this spider boss. I'm not going to lie, guys, this boss was kind of a pushover. I remember specifically being more creeped out than anything, because for those that are new to this channel, I have arachnophobia, so yeah, I don't like these things. However, in terms of skill ceiling and challenge when it comes to this boss and design-wise, this boss doesn't stand out too much. However, it wasn't a boring boss. I also just noticed that my face cam is lagging severely, so I might have to turn that off. Either way, this boss would probably just be okay. Wasn't boring, but doesn't stand out. Wasn't like really fun. It was just okay. The design is alright, I guess. Like the just creeps me out more than anything. I almost forgot about the boss, but you know, wasn't a bad boss. So Viper, amazing. I actually really liked this boss. He was like one of the original bosses that gave me a run for my money. If you guys don't know, I'm trying to remember exactly. I think there was Blade Phantom. No, it was Yatuga, then Blade Phantom, which are the two first bosses you encounter in the beginning of the game. But this boss, he was really challenging. He was difficult. It took me a little bit to actually defeat him. I think it took me almost... Actually, no, I think it took me 2 different streams for me to actually defeat him. But he was enjoyable. He was definitely really good. His second phase also really stands out. He turns into this, like, crazy lightning Drake bro that will literally clap your cheeks if you're not careful. So, I think he's really fun. Definitely one of the better design bosses. Definitely one of the more enjoyable bosses in my opinion. That's my placement for Viper. Next, Volino. This boss was definitely a little bit more enjoyable than Arata, the spider boss. I think the only thing that I didn't like about this boss is that he has some like weird hit detection. When he does like his fire AoE attacks, he just simply doesn't. It feels like it doesn't register that I'm iframing it. Like I get the iframe animations going right, but I still get damage either way. But in terms of like aggressiveness, he's really aggressive. He also punishes you if you do not perfect block, depending on your build, of course. I think if you're running the great sword, you could just, you know, turtle if you really wanted to, but I don't really know. I tried running a great sword build and it was just boring to me. But this boss is definitely just okay. He doesn't really stand out too much. He was just more annoying than anything. But definitely more enjoyable than the spider boss. I will say, however, I did, for the majority of the Let's Play, I did use his armor set that you get from him with the dual wield build that I was running. So that was really fun. So that's my placement for Volino. Rankus. I would say he's really fun. I think he was like one of my more enjoyable bosses to fight against in the game. My only gripe would be is that I was mentioning this in the my final thoughts at the end of the final video, right? Where like when you get perfect blocks, you get reflections, you get your Mikiri counters, and the status buildups the status buildups will still build up regardless if you get your reflex, your Mikiri counters, or your perfect blocks. So that's my only gripe about this, and the reason why I say this is because he does fire damage, and I was perfect blocking the majority of his attacks actually, right? And I'd still get my ass clapped because of the fire buildup. It was so annoying. That dot damage, it can stack indefinitely, if you guys don't know. Dot damage in this game can stack infinitely, as long as you have health. The same with chaos and things like that. So, that's my only gripe, but overall, this boss was really cool. He was really manly, badass. I really enjoyed him. He was really cool. So that's my placement for him. Maluca. Way more enjoyable than Rankus. I'm trying to place him there. There we go. Also, I still see my face cam lagging. I can't get it to fix. I'm going to just leave it be. I think next time I record a tier list or whatever I'm doing, I'll just keep it turned off. I thought I had it fixed, but I guess not. Alright, so Maluca. Maluca is definitely one of the better boss fights in the game, in my opinion. I think he is definitely one of the more edgier ones, in my opinion. His kit is very cool. He uses like a katana while also using a great sword. He keeps you on your toes because of the chaos buildup, of course, and then he just has like all these like flashy attacks that'll just like speed at you and Omura, like fucking like weeb style, right? I can't like it just he's definitely up there in my opinion. There's definitely like masterpiece boss fights in my opinion in this tier list here, but we'll get to that later. But he's pretty much close to the edge of being masterpiece in my opinion. The only reason why I don't really like him as a boss is simply because I think he has some issues that Rankus has, and that's simply the chaos buildup. As in like fire buildup for Rankus, right? So that kind of ruins the enjoyment for me. But yeah, that's my placement for Maluca. He's amazing. He's fun. He's pretty much he's kind of close to masterpiece, just not there because of those issues I have with him. Yeah. Anyways, Elamine. I'll put her below Maluca. I think she's really enjoyable. I think she had the most emotional impact towards me, in my opinion. I was not expecting them to kill her off like the way they did. I was especially not I was definitely not expecting to fight her. Like I wasn't expecting her to be a boss fight, right? I think one of the things that make her really enjoyable, in my opinion, is how she has like a lot of these cool looking lightning attacks. She throws out her shield even, Captain America style, right? Which is very cool. I think whenever you get like your perfect blocks, your reflex, your Mikiri counters and stuff like that off, it's very, very satisfying with her moveset. So she's definitely up there. She also has the waifu advantage, in my opinion, so you know there's that. But that's my placement for Elamine. She's definitely fun. This boss was very boring to me. Like, he was aggravating. I think he killed me like 2-3 times. I can't remember exactly. But like, he's just so boring, bro. He feels like I'm fighting Yatuga. But the difference is he likes throwing shit at you. He likes throwing turds at you. Like, literally. And then he'll like he'll just like run at you, and then he'll just like leap and fall into the ground almost. Like, this boss was like very boring to me. I definitely would not recommend this boss unless, like, well, I would not recommend. What's the words I'm looking for? Words are flying out faster than my brain can process. I apologize. I just think this boss is boring. He's not fun to fight. He also does a lot of, what was the build-up he was doing? I think he was doing, like, poison or something, which was very aggravating. Something like that. I can't remember. I'd have to go look back at my video, but, this boss is just boring, and aggravating. So, that's my placement for him. He's just okay. Alright. So, Troika. I did not like this boss fight. So, anyone that is new to the channel, you'll know that I hate bosses that will literally fly away, run away, dodge away, and I feel like majority of the time I'm having to also run away, trying to avoid all of these bosses, like projectiles, AoE spells, big explosion AoE stuff, right? It's just so annoying and boring and aggravating. Like, I'm the aggressive type of player, so just the fact that I can't just run at her, or like the thing that also is aggravating about that in this game, in the first Berserker Khazan, is the fact that there's no real good way to utilize range in this game. Yeah, you have your javelin, you have your fire essences you could throw at the bosses, right? But even like the fire essences, they only can reach so far before they start arching, because they have a fall off, right? So, and like, to be able to use a proper range build in this game, if you don't know, you actually got to utilize some of your melee skills and some of your melee attacks, right? With the spear that like the different spears in the game, right? Because the whole point of using skills and your javelin is to build up your spirit gauge, and to be able to build up your spirit gauge, you got to be able to do damage. And the only way to do damage is by melee. So, that's why I hate, like, bosses that run away, fly away, things like that. So that's my placement for her. She's just up in the air. Like, she's just flying in the air majority of the time. It's just so boring. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm all about reflecting attacks, because that's the whole gimmick behind her. You got to be able to reflect her attacks, or be able to stagger lock her to actually, you know, consistently do damage to her. But that, she's just boring. She runs away, flies away too much. Not fun. Ballerina. Definitely butchering her name. I hate this. I hate her too. She's trash. She's sexy, but she's trash. My main issue with this boss is not only is she tanky, she can take so much damage, but because she also has like this bubble, right? She has like this magical bubble around her that makes her completely immune to damage, right? But not only that, but she'll also summon a bunch of different ghosts that will constantly bum rush you and will keep being aggressive towards you. And then she has all of the different elemental spells. Fire, ice, lightning, everything, right? So you can't even like build specific amulets to be able to counter her. So I think it took me 3 streams to actually defeat her. This boss had me raging so much that I actually had to take a break for a day or so because I lost my voice. This bitch needs to get nerfed, or I don't know, whoever designed her at Nexus, they need to be fired because they have a horrible fucking they have no creativity at all. They should get fired. I hate this boss. Screw her, dude. Alright, next. Another trash boss. I definitely would say he's more manageable than Ballerina. Scapple. So this guy is just straight up boring. Alright, I thought, okay, my first encounter with him, my first impressions, my first 2 attempts, I was like, oh, this guy's very edgy. Oh, he looks very cool. He has all these blood attacks, right? He has this, he's literally holding a giant coffin as a shield, right? Oh, but then you start realizing, not only is he very fucking tanky, like dude, I had a fast forward edit, and you could see how long it would take me to actually peel down his health. He was so tanky that you could see my health dwindling down faster than I could even pump damage on him. Not to mention, he also can heal himself. He can also heal himself, which is so goddamn annoying, dude. So aggravating. I think I had to step away a couple times during the stream because I was so fed up. Like this bro had me sweating. All right, he had me sweating. He's dog shit, dude. Definitely more manageable than her, in my opinion, but this guy is annoying. Actually, yeah, no, he stays there. Alright, one of my favorite bosses, definitely not Masterpiece or anything. She, the only thing that makes her fall off, Princess Ilia? Ilia? I'm definitely butchering her name. They got some weird-ass names in this game, okay? Don't blame me. I'm also stupid, so... so... I think she's amazing. Definitely more enjoyable than Maluca. And the reason why I say this is because she's not really annoying to fight. She's also not, like, too challenging to the sense where it's like she overstays her welcome. Because she doesn't have a second phase either, right? So there's that too. I think it took me... I died once and it took me a second attempt to actually beat her. So she was really fun to fight. She was very combo oriented, which is one of my favorite things with bosses. If a boss keeps you on your toes based off combos, they like do a bunch of these like fast movement attacks. Those are my favorite type of bosses. And then if you have like really good like music design behind them and everything, then you know you did something right. Especially by me. But I'd definitely place her amazing. She was fun. She also has a really like sad backstory, which kind of carries the weight in my opinion. Like there's just something about her that just is like made me almost like she's one of those types of bosses that makes me want to do a New Game Plus just to see how difficult she is in New Game Plus. Like she's one of those types. And she's also straight to the point. No puns intended because she does use a rapier. But like, she's fun. She's definitely more enjoyable than Maluca. That's my placement. Alright, who is this? Oh, Hismar. That's right. I hate this boss. This boss is, trash. That I was like stuck between at the bottom of just okay, but the more I think about it, there was some things that was really pissing me off with this boss. And the reason why I say that is because I remember specifically there was this one moment where I would have actually defeated Hismar, but what happened was I try to go to get the riposte, right? The brutal attack, whatever you want to call it, right? Oh, but guess what? I can't get the brutal attack because the boss arena has an invisible wall blocking the weak spot for the brutal attack, for the riposte. So I couldn't finish off the boss. And guess what happened shortly after that? Oh, he was able to fucking cheese me, no problem at all, because even though I got the fucking iframe animation, I still take damage. Ain't that so fucking fun? Not to mention, he has, I was looking it up after I just got done beating him, right? He has 5 million HP! Why the fuck does a boss have 5 million HP? I don't fucking care that he's a big old big dick dragon. Fuck him, dude. I swear these fucking, these companies these gaming companies don't know how to make a good dragon design, in my opinion. It's so fucking annoying, dude. I hated this boss so much. Not only is he the tankiest boss in the fucking game, but like, he has such annoying hit detection. It's so stupid. And not to mention, after you beat him, like, the game, like, overstays its welcome, because, oh, after you defeat Hismar, his dead body blocks the entrance to the bridge that leads to the palace. Oh, fuck me. Okay. Sure. I hate this boss. This boss is annoying. Definitely not as bad as these guys. These guys had, like, things that truly, like, pissed me off. But just the fact that he's the tankiest boss in the game, he has annoying hit detection, and that one moment that made me spite him, like I got cheesed, dude. That's so stupid. Fuck this boss. Alright. Now, Reese! She's my favorite boss in the game. Wait. I guess I accidentally put Reese on here twice. Yeah, I did. I'll use the other picture. Reese. She's definitely, like, my favorite boss in the game. 100%. Remember what I said about Princess Ilia, whatever? About the fact that she has a lot of combos and stuff like that to keep you on your toes? Oh my god. Reese has so many different combos to keep you on your feet, to the point that it makes you like, oh my god, if you do not fucking master perfect blocks, you don't master your iframing, you don't, like, if you don't master your Makiri counter, your reflections, right, you're gonna get your asses handed to you. This boss is fun. Not to mention, her boss music was so badass and immersive, dude. It was so beautiful, to the point where I'm just, like, standing there pogged. I'm just like, I have a big old wide face, and I'm just like, oh my god, I'm vibing to this music. This music is so fucking good. And not to mention, the boss arena is very pretty as well. She has, when you get to her second phase, all those white petals become, like, red petals, which just goes really well with with her design and everything. So she's definitely 100% my favorite boss in the game by far. She's the best, and she's a hot waifu, so you know there's that too. All right, so on to Blade Fam. Not only is he a bro, he's literally a bro, but he also is just like, he introduces you how to get good for the most part, right? He literally has two different phases, and the first phase, he just kind of bum rushes with basic attacks and stuff like that with different movesets. Like, he has, like, these claw attacks and things like that. And then you get to the second phase, and he starts going buck wild, dude. He goes so crazy to the point where if you don't start doing your perfect blocks, same reason why I like Reese so much. If you don't get your see, at the time you don't have to do any Makiri counters or anything. Like, I don't even think they introduce you to that until like the second main mission or something like that. I can't remember exactly. But like, this boss is just so good. I really enjoy Blade Fam, and not to mention, he's one of the best characters in the game. Like, at the end of the game, you literally see Khazan, like, even, like, worried that he lost Phantom. So his boss fight was really fun, and his character is really cool. So one of the best bosses in the game. I'm gonna actually go with Yatuga here first before I talk about Osma. Yatuga, just okay. I actually place him above this boss. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce this guy because he has a weird name. But I will say, I think Yatuga is definitely more enjoyable. But one reason why I say just okay though is because he's kind of forgettable. And yes, I could have put a tier called forgettable, but I didn't think that was necessary for this tier list because there's not a lot of main bosses in this game. So that being said, I think Yatuga is a good introduction boss as well. He's fun. He's you know, he's your basic Oonga Boonga Yeti, right? And like his hit detections were okay as well. Like they weren't janky or anything. And he didn't really do a lot of damage either early on in the game. So he was a pretty balanced, you know, first introduction boss in my opinion. He's just okay. I don't really have much to say about him, so that's my placement for him. Osma. I'm conflicted with this one. I'm conflicted between putting him at the top of trash or at the bottom of just okay. And the reason why I say that is because there were things with his boss fight that was fun, but he suffers from the same issue. Yeah, I place him at the top of trash. He suffers from the same issues that I hate about any other boss that just dashes away, flies away, that floats away, that's always in the air, where I am having to run around, avoid his big old explosions and stuff like that. I think this boss is a little disappointing in my opinion. I actually think Reese was the better boss compared to Osma, which is embarrassing because Reese is the lover of Osma. So you know, like, man, you're gonna let your wife do you like that? Not wife. I don't think they're married, but either way, I just think Osma was disappointing. I think the cutscene afterwards was okay as well. It just the music was the boss music was just kind of mediocre in my opinion as well. It doesn't even start like the boss music doesn't even like doesn't even fucking escalate until you get to like his third phase. Yeah, that's also the other reason to why I hate this boss. Not only does he have a second phase, but he also has a third phase. So fuck this guy, cheating cocksucker. Seriously, fuck him. I don't like this boss. This boss is disappointing. He's very annoying. He had potential of being fun, but they ruined it by making him just being so annoying. Oh, and did I forget to mention he could also heal himself? Yeah, he also has attacks that is unavoidable. Well, one specific flashing light attack that is unavoidable for the most part. There probably is a way to avoid it, but I didn't discover it with my my face-off with him. So, yeah. That's my placement for all of the main bosses of the first Berserker Khazan. As you probably noticed that, like, clearly Reese is, like, my favorite. She's definitely the best in my opinion. I don't think I missed any boss fights in this game. Like, let me double check right quick. I don't think I did. Yeah, that's all the bosses. So, if you like this video, make sure to give it a like. And if you want more tier lists and stuff like this, let me know in the comments below. It goes a long way. And make sure to use my affiliate link in the description box below. And make sure to stay tuned because I do have some game reviews coming out shortly. I'm going to be reviewing some indie games. Unfortunately, I cannot do much recording today because we have some guys working on the house. And it will be loud, so you know, it is what it is. I know I said that at the beginning of the video, but just want to, you know, do a little reminder. So, catch you guys next time. Peace.